Do not scroll, for this message was placed in your path on purpose. Heaven is watching, and the angels have spoken your name. I am here, and I am speaking to you now. Breathe slowly, and let your spirit become still. You were guided here because something inside you has been stirring. A whisper, a shadow of concern, a quiet warning in your heart you haven't shared. You have sensed that someone has been watching your steps and gathering pieces of your story. Someone has been asking questions about you and your family, searching for information they do not fully understand. But listen to me, because there is more happening than what your eyes can see, more than the surface shows, more than your mind has been able to interpret. I have come to bring clarity to your confusion and peace to your spirit. You are not alone in this, and you have never been alone for a single moment. Your heart has been tense because the atmosphere around you has been shifting. You have noticed glances, movements, strange patterns that made your spirit alert. But not every watcher is an enemy, and not every whisper is meant for harm. With your $50 super thanks contribution, you're helping to share God's love and message with more people. Your support makes a big impact, and together, we can spread blessings far and wide. May God's grace return to you abundantly. You are in a season of transition, and heaven is rearranging things in ways you cannot yet see. Your destiny is widening and opening, and when destiny moves, attention follows. Curiosity rises around those who are being lifted, and people sense your growth without understanding its source. You are rising, and the rising of your spirit creates ripples in the world around you. So hear this truth clearly, because I speak it to calm your mind and strengthen your heart. Yes, someone has been observing you and asking about your life. But what you fear as darkness is simply exposure guided by my hand. Revelation is unfolding, not to harm you, but to position you, protect you, and prepare you for what is coming. No hidden thing in your life is being uncovered for destruction, for I am using this moment to shield and elevate you. Do not be afraid, and do not let your imagination create danger where heaven is forming protection. You are surrounded by light, and I have assigned angels to your home, your steps, your nights, and even your thoughts. Even as you listen, my presence is settling around you. I have seen the fear you try to swallow, and I have seen the worry that tried to rise in your chest. You wondered why certain people suddenly became curious, and why whispers seemed to form around your name. You noticed a shift, the energy, the strange attention that felt out of place. And I tell you now, you were not imagining it, for your spirit was sensing what your eyes could not. Type amen if you feel God is speaking to you right now. But listen, for this is the part the enemy does not want you to hear. You are not being watched to be destroyed, but to be revealed, because my hand is moving in your life in ways others can feel before you see the outcome. Your growth has been quiet but powerful, and people can sense that something in you is changing. They see strength where there used to be exhaustion, and they feel something rising in you that they cannot name. Your light is becoming louder, and it is drawing attention, curiosity, and even confusion from those who do not understand your calling. But no one can take what I have placed inside you, and no one can interfere with what I have assigned to your destiny. The questions being asked about your family and your life are not signs of danger, but signs of movement, because heaven begins to rearrange the atmosphere before blessings appear. When I shift a life, the world around that life becomes aware of the shift before the person does. That is what you are experiencing now, not a threat, but a spiritual echo. You are stepping into a new season, and the old season is reacting. Some feel drawn to you without knowing why, and others feel unsettled without understanding what they sense. You are transitioning from hidden to seen, from waiting to walking, from wounded to rising. I am lifting you, and because of that, The world has been looking at you differently. But hear me clearly. No weapon formed against you will stand. Because heaven is standing in front of you. I have placed a shield around your home, and no darkness can cross the threshold I have sealed. I have placed protection over your family, and every plan spoken in secret will dissolve before it reaches your doors. You are covered, and your household is covered, and the very information others seek cannot be used against you, because I have already gone before them. Do not fear the watchers, for I watch over you with greater sight than any human eye. Do not fear the questions, for I answer them before they are spoken. Do not fear the shadows, for I am the one who commands the light around your life. You are safe. Even when your heart trembles, you are guarded. Even when your mind grows weary, you are protected. Even when you do not feel the shield. Type 333 if you believe angels are guiding you. I have assigned angels who stand at your windows and your doors, and they do not blink. They do not sleep. They do not step away for even a moment. You are surrounded by a presence stronger than fear and deeper than any intention man could form. And because of that, the one gathering information will be halted, redirected, or exposed before a single step can touch your peace. Their curiosity will fade. Their plans will shift, and their attention will move elsewhere. For I will turn their heart away from your path. You are untouchable in my hands, and no plot can enter the place I have sealed. You have felt the pressure rising, and you have wondered why the air around you has felt heavier than usual. You have been carrying questions you were afraid to ask out loud, because something inside you sensed that change was coming. You felt watched, observed, evaluated, and you didn't know if it was your intuition or your imagination. But now hear this, because this is truth spoken directly to your spirit. Your intuition was not wrong, but your fear misunderstood the message. Nothing harmful is approaching you. Nothing dangerous is moving toward your home. Nothing dark is closing in on your family. What you sensed was simply awareness. People sensing that your story is shifting and your spirit is rising. When heaven moves, the earth notices. When your destiny opens, the atmosphere reacts. When your anointing grows stronger, curiosity follows it. You are becoming visible in ways you never were before. Not because of danger, but because of purpose. Not because someone seeks to harm you, but because heaven is preparing to elevate you. And listen closely. I would not allow any person, any voice, or any plan to interfere with what I am building inside you. You are protected by a barrier not made with human hands, a shield woven from divine intention, a covering crafted by the one who sees every thought before it forms. So let your heart soften now. Let your mind breathe. Let your fear exhale. You have been fighting battles in silence, wondering why the pressure has felt spiritual rather than physical. That is because it was never about a person watching you. It was about heaven watching over you. You are being prepared. Prepared for responsibility. Prepared for breakthrough. Prepared for healing. Prepared for the life you are about to step into. And preparation always comes with exposure, not exposure to danger, but exposure to destiny. You have outgrown the season you were in, and the walls around your old life can no longer contain what I have placed in you. That is why things feel different. That is why you've been sensing shifts. That is why people seem more curious about your life. You carry something now, a presence, a calling, a weight of purpose that others can feel even if they cannot explain it. Some are drawn to it. Some are confused by it. Some are intimidated by it. Some are simply curious. But none of them have power over it. For I have placed my hand on your household. And every door that should open will open. And every door that should close will close. And every voice that rises against you will fall silent. You are not in danger. You are in transition. Not falling apart, but being rebuilt. Not being watched for harm, but being noticed for destiny. Not being targeted, but being prepared. And though your heart has been tense, and your mind has been tired, I am breathing peace into you now. Feel it settle on your shoulders. Feel it lift the heaviness from your chest. Feel it soften the fear in your thoughts. You are watched. Yes, but watched by heaven far more than by any human eye. And where heaven watches, heaven protects. You have carried so much alone, and I have watched every moment when you tried to stay strong. Even when your soul trembled, you have walked with a brave face, while your heart whispered questions you didn't dare speak. You wondered why certain people suddenly paid attention to things they once ignored, and why their curiosity felt so unusual. You noticed patterns. You noticed timing. You noticed a shift in the atmosphere around your family, and there were moments you feared that something was wrong. But listen to me now, for I speak to dissolve that fear completely. What you have felt is not danger approaching you, but heaven repositioning you. When I move someone into a higher place, visibility increases. When I elevate a soul, the energy around them changes. When I prepare a person for breakthrough, the world senses the stirring before the person understands the purpose. This is why eyes turn toward you. This is why questions appeared unexpectedly. This is why people spoke your name in conversations you weren't part of. Not because harm was forming, but because destiny was awakening. You are stepping into a new level of influence, protection, clarity, and purpose. And people can feel what you carry even before you can see it. Some sense you're rising and feel drawn to your light. Some sense it and feel uncertain. Some sense it and try to understand it. But none of them hold the authority over your story. I am the one who guards your steps. I am the one who shields your home. I am the one who covers your family. And I tell you this now. No plan spoken in secret will come near you. No intention formed in darkness will cross the barrier of heaven around your life. No curiosity, no gossip, no whispered question will gain power over what I have ordained. Your family is wrapped in light. Your future is sealed in my hands. Your path is lined with angels. There are heavenly beings standing at your doorway, watching every moment, guarding every breath, protecting every step. They do not sleep. They do not turn away. They do not hesitate. They know your name. They know your purpose. They know the weight of destiny you carry inside you, and they will not allow harm to reach you. Even the one gathering information will reach a divine wall, a wall they cannot cross, a wall they cannot see, a wall I placed there long before you ever knew you needed it. Their interest will fade. Their focus will shift. Their steps will turn away, because I will guide their mind elsewhere. You do not have to defend yourself. You do not have to confront anyone. You do not need to fear, for I am handling what you cannot see. And I have already intervened in ways you will understand later. You are protected in ways deeper than you know, and the unseen world moves in your favor even now. So release the tension, release the worry, release the heaviness, for you are not living under threat. You are living under transformation. You are not being watched to be harmed. You are being watched because heaven is preparing to lift you. And every time I prepare to elevate someone, the world feels the shift before the person steps into their blessing. You are close now, closer than you realize, closer than you think. The breakthrough forming for you is attracting attention, because light cannot rise without being noticed. You have been feeling something building inside you. A quiet pressure, a gentle pull, as if your spirit knows a door is about to open. You couldn't explain it, but you could feel it, like the air around you was charged, like heaven was leaning closer, like your name was being spoken in places you could not see. And you were right. You were sensing movement in the unseen. Your spirit has always been sensitive, and lately, it has become even more aware of the shifts forming around your life. These shifts are not threats. These shifts are not warnings of danger. These shifts are signs that your next chapter is approaching. The watchers you feared were never meant to frighten you. They were simply reacting to the spiritual light awakening inside you. You carry something rare. You carry resilience. Even after breaking. You carry wisdom. Even after pain. You carry strength. Even after storms that should have drowned you. Your very survival is a testimony. And testimonies attract attention. Some people sense that you are changing. Some sense that your family is entering a new season. Some sense that blessings are forming around you. And curiosity rises when heaven is preparing to bless someone. But hear me now, for this is important. Curiosity cannot curse you. Observation cannot touch you. Whispers cannot harm you, because protection surrounds you like a wall of fire, and favor covers you like a cloak of light. Your family is under divine watch, and no eye formed in confusion or jealousy can cross the boundary I have placed. Your home has been marked by heaven, and angels stand guard in ways you would tremble to witness. They are stationed at every window. They are positioned at every doorway. They stand around your bed when you sleep. You are safer than you realize. You are stronger than you feel. You are guarded more deeply than you can imagine. The one gathering information will find nothing they can use, because what they seek is blocked, and what they hope to understand is sealed by divine hands. Their footsteps will slow. Their intention will fade. Their focus will shift away from your life, because I will redirect them without them understanding why. Every plan formed in confusion falls apart before reaching your doorstep. Every attempt to peer into your life collapses before it can take shape. Every whisper meant to unsettle you dissolves into silence. You have my protection. You have my covering. You have my word over your life. And nothing formed by human curiosity, confusion, or jealousy can undo what I have established. And now, my child, let this truth settle into your soul. You are being prepared for something big, something greater than what you have imagined, something larger than what you have prayed for, something more beautiful than what you thought you deserved. Heaven is aligning your steps, and the enemy cannot interfere. You are stepping into purpose, and purpose attracts attention. But attention cannot stop destiny. You are not being watched for harm. You are being watched because you are rising. And soon, very soon, those same eyes that watched you from a distance will witness the blessing that unfolds around you. And they will know that I was with you all along. You have walked through seasons where you felt unseen, unheard, and unprotected. Yet I was guarding you in every moment you thought you were alone. There were nights when you cried silently, believing no one knew the depth of your pain. But heaven heard every tear before it touched your skin. There were days when you pushed forward even though fear sat heavy on your chest. And I was strengthening you when you felt too weak to stand. You survived storms that others never saw. And you made it through battles no one knew you fought. And now the world is sensing that something in you has changed. Your strength is awakening. Your spirit is rising. Your destiny is shifting. This is why certain people have been curious. This is why questions were asked about your life. This is why whispers formed around your name. Light reveals itself without making a sound. And those around you felt the glow before you saw it. You have been touched by transformation. And transformation always stirs the atmosphere. But my child, hear me with your whole heart. No one can block what I am building. No one can steal what I have given. No one can interfere with what I have ordained. The person gathering information will not gain access to anything that could harm you, because every secret of your heart is protected by my hand. Every detail they seek is guarded by angels who refuse to let darkness cross your path. You are safe. Your family is safe. Your future is safe. I have placed a spiritual perimeter around your home. a barrier stronger than any plan made in confusion or curiosity. And nothing can cross what I have sealed. You have wondered why certain people seemed more interested in your life lately. Why familiar faces felt unfamiliar. Why conversations shifted. Why intuition pulled at you. The truth is simple. You are stepping into a season where heaven is birthing something powerful within you. And when something divine is about to be born, the world feels the labor pains. Some feel drawn. Some feel unsettled. Some feel intrigued. Some feel threatened. But none have control over what is happening. The blessing forming in your life is bigger than their questions, stronger than their curiosity, and beyond anything their minds could fully grasp. I am expanding you. I am elevating you. I am reshaping your path. And the atmospheric tension you feel is not a sign of danger. It is the pressure before breakthrough. Breakthrough always comes with pressure. Elevation always comes with attention. Destiny always comes with spiritual vibration. You are not imagining anything. You are not overthinking anything. You are not losing your sense of peace. You are awakening. Awakening into clarity. Awakening into strength. Awakening into discernment. Awakening into purpose. And because you are awakening, I am removing every shadow, every watcher, every energy that does not belong in your next chapter. Listen now, for this is my promise to you. Anyone gathering information out of confusion will lose interest. Anyone observing with unclear motives will turn away. Anyone speaking your name without love will fall silent. I will dismantle every plan before it forms. I will redirect every intention before it touches you. I will shield every part of your story from eyes that are not meant to see it, and you will walk forward in peace. Peace in your home, peace in your thoughts, peace in your spirit, peace in your next steps. For you are protected, you are chosen, you are covered, and you are rising into the life I prepared long before you were born. You have been carrying a weight you never asked for, a heaviness that pressed against your chest even when the world around you seemed calm. You felt it in quiet moments, when your mind wandered and your spirit whispered that something was shifting. You felt it when your intuition stirred, when you sensed eyes on your life, when conversations around you felt different, and though you tried to brush it off, you could not ignore what your spirit was telling you. But hear me now, for I speak to clear the fog from your heart. Your spirit was not warning you of danger. It was alerting you to transition, not transition born of fear, but transition born of destiny. You are stepping out of an old chapter, and the world around you can feel the pages turning. Your name is being spoken because your story is shifting. Your path is being observed because your blessing is forming. Your presence is being felt because your purpose is awakening. This is why attention rose. This is why curiosity stirred. This is why someone began seeking information about your family and your life. But the one who watches cannot harm what heaven protects. I have placed a spiritual seal over your household, and every door I guard remains unbreakable. Their questions lead nowhere. Their curiosity finds no entry. Their interest loses strength before it reaches your heart. You are shielded in ways they cannot see, and covered in ways they cannot comprehend. I have wrapped your home in light, and this light is impenetrable. I have surrounded your family with angels, and these angels do not move aside for anything formed in confusion or envy. You worry about what someone might know, but they know nothing beyond what I allow. You fear what someone might say, but their words fall to the ground before reaching you. You wonder why they look your way, but their intentions dissolve before they can take shape. You have been under divine surveillance, not human surveillance. You have been monitored by heaven, and heaven does not watch to harm. Heaven watches to guide, to guard, and to prepare. Everything happening around you is part of a higher orchestration, a divine alignment, a spiritual repositioning. You are being elevated quietly, and quiet elevation always creates spiritual movement. This movement is what your spirit has been sensing. This movement is what others have been reacting to. This movement is what caused curiosity to arise. But nothing can penetrate my protection. So rest now. Release the fear that has been sitting on your chest. Release the anxiety that kept your thoughts spinning. Release the imagination that painted worst-case scenarios. You are safe from both what you see and what you cannot see. You are shielded from both known and unknown intentions. You are covered from both earthly plans and spiritual shadows. I go before you. I walk beside you. I stand behind you. My presence surrounds your life like a fortress, and nothing can cross it without my permission. Your family is protected. Your future is protected. Your spirit is protected. And now, even the one who sought information is being turned away, nudged in another direction, redirected by forces they cannot perceive. Their footsteps retreat from your path. Their thoughts drift from your name. Their interest fades like smoke in the wind. For I do not allow anyone to approach the life I am preparing to bless. You are on the verge of something miraculous. You are approaching a breakthrough that will redefine your story. This is why the atmosphere felt different, because heaven has been preparing the ground. Do not fear the attention. Do not fear the watchers. Do not fear the unknown. For you are rising, and the rise of a chosen soul always stirs the world around them. You have endured so much in silence, and yet you continued to move forward. Even when no one knew how heavy your spirit felt, you carried worries that were not yours to hold, and fears that tried to convince you they had power over your peace. But I tell you now, your fears have no authority. Your anxiety has no claim. Your doubt has no voice in the story I am writing for you. You are stepping into a divine turning point. And even though you cannot see the fullness of it yet, your spirit feels it rising. This is why emotions have been louder. This is why your discernment has been sharper. This is why your awareness has increased. Because you are walking into a season that requires spiritual sensitivity. And I have been preparing your heart for what is coming. Not disaster, not loss, not danger, but breakthrough. A breakthrough that will heal wounds you've carried for years. A breakthrough that will open doors that felt permanently closed. A breakthrough that will shift your family into peace and stability. This is why someone's curiosity was stirred. This is why they sought information. This is why conversations seem to form around your name. You are rising in ways they cannot understand. And rising souls draw attention without trying. But hear me. The attention is powerless. No one can interrupt what I am building. No one can sabotage what I have ordained. No one can touch what I have covered in light. Your family is surrounded by my protection. And every detail of your life that needs to remain hidden will stay hidden. What is sacred to you is sacred to heaven. And I do not allow anyone to cross boundaries I have placed around your home. Even now, angels are stationed at your doorway. Their presence woven into the very atmosphere of your house. They stand guard over your sleep. They watch over your loved ones. They move ahead of you when you leave your home. They block what you cannot see. They intercept what was never meant for you. They silence what was spoken without love or wisdom. The one gathering information will find no access. For every door to your vulnerability is locked by my hand. Their questions lose direction. Their interest weakens. Their motives dissolve. Because I do not allow confusion to touch those who belong to me. I am lifting you out of the reach of every misaligned intention. I am shielding your heart from every unnecessary worry. I am securing your path from every unseen disruption. And soon, very soon, you will understand why things felt strange, why the air felt heavy, why your spirit stayed alert. It was not because danger was near. It was because destiny was approaching. Your spirit felt the movement of angels preparing the way. Your intuition sensed the closing of an old chapter. Your heart felt the pull of the blessing coming toward you. You are being aligned with something bigger than you imagined. Something divinely timed. Something intentionally crafted for you. And nothing, no person, no whisper, no watcher, no curiosity can interfere with heaven's plan. You are chosen. You are protected. You are rising. Your steps are ordered. Your family is covered. Your story is shifting into light. You are closer to your breakthrough than you have ever been. And this is only the beginning of what I am about to reveal. You have felt the stirring inside you, the quiet trembling in your spirit that told you something was shifting. Even before your mind knew what it was, you sensed movement. You sensed change. You sensed a spiritual vibration around your life that you could not explain with human logic. And you were right to feel it, for something sacred is unfolding around you. Not a threat, not a danger, not a disruption, but a divine realignment. This is why the atmosphere felt unusual. This is why certain people acted differently. This is why someone's curiosity became louder than before. Because heaven has been arranging things in your favor. And the world around you reacted to what it could not understand. You were seeing signs, but not the full picture. You were feeling pressure, but not the purpose behind it. You were noticing attention, but not the reason it was drawn to you. But now I speak to you plainly. You are stepping into a chapter where your life will no longer look like the pain that tried to break you. You are stepping into a chapter where the things that once worked against you will work for you. You are stepping into a chapter where my hand will become undeniable. I did not allow anyone's curiosity to enter your home. I did not allow their questions to uncover anything sacred. I did not allow their intentions to cross the boundaries around your family. For my protection stands like a wall of unshakable light. You are surrounded so deeply that even the shadows hesitate before coming near you. You are protected so strongly that even confusion collapses before reaching your doorstep. You are guarded so powerfully that no wandering thought, no misguided intention, no misplaced curiosity can find footing in your life. And now feel this truth settling in your spirit. The one gathering information will soon forget your name. Their attention will shift away. Their interest will dry up. Their questions will end before they begin. Not because you confronted them. Not because you explained anything. Not because you fought to defend yourself. But because I intervened for you. I redirected their thoughts. I closed the spiritual door they were trying to peer through. I sealed the places where they sought answers they were not meant to have. For what is sacred to you is sacred to me. And what is covered by heaven cannot be touched by confusion. Your family is wrapped in layers of protection thicker than fear. Your home is encircled by angels who do not step aside. Your life is held in hands that do not tremble. You have wondered if you were overreacting. You have questioned your own intuition. You have doubted the heaviness you felt. But listen, your spirit was not afraid. Your spirit was awakening. Awakening to discernment. Awakening to destiny. Awakening to the presence of heaven moving around you. And every time heaven moves, sensitivity increases. Every time destiny shifts, your spirit becomes alert. Every time a blessing approaches, your intuition heightens. What you felt was not fear. It was preparation. Preparation for clarity. Preparation for peace. Preparation for elevation. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not vulnerable. You are covered. You are chosen. You are watched over. And you are stepping into a season where the very things that once frightened you will become evidence of how protected you truly are. You will look back on this moment and say, even when I didn't understand, I was being guided. Even when I was afraid, I was being shielded. Even when I felt watched, heaven was watching over me. Your breakthrough is coming quietly, moving toward you without hesitation, guided by divine timing and sealed by divine protection. And nothing, not a person, not a whisper, not a shadow, not a question, will stop what I have set in motion.